Welcome back to Engadine Bowling Club. You are joining us here for the 2023-24 season minor singles final for the men's club. Two players in absolutely fantastic form. Just the way it worked out. You're going to see Dave Kahlefeldt for a third time, but certainly deserving the way he is playing at the moment. And Paul Maguire commonly known as Cheese. He's been, since he started playing a few years back, he's put in plenty of work, and it's certainly showing on the green. He's up in grade 4 this year, leading very well. So Dave and Paul, pennant teammates. So we are in for a very good afternoon of bowls. So as we had yesterday, a bit of an orange bowl off. It's Dave's bowl coming down now. It's that little bit of a lighter shade of orange with a black speckle through it. And Paul with the highlighter version of the colour orange, a little bit of a white speck through his. So I'll try to keep you informed. Hopefully you'll be able to pick it up on your screen, but I'll certainly let you know which orange bowl is which as we get through it. Just finishing up their second end of their roller. Bruce Turpin, men's president, joining us again, marking. Always puts his hand up to volunteer to mark our singles finals. So good luck to both players. Dave with the mat for the first end. If you're already online with us, go off early with your predictions and we'll see how we go. Very much on the fence the way both of these guys have been playing through this championship. Nice of Dave to start us off in a perfect spot for the camera. So, green has picked up. Doesn't look like it's picked up as much as it had yesterday. Definitely been cloudy. This is about the first time you're seeing right now the sun's actually poked out today. That's a pretty good start from Cheese. Very good from Dave too, first up, yard behind Jack. Put this in a pretty good area, too. Yeah, fair speed. He's on the speed early too. Looking forward to this. Dave doesn't have to change much. Put this in a pretty fair area, right down to the jack. That is a great shot. Just a touch short there from Cheese, but not sure. He's got himself second shot. Oh, sorry, third shot.
Is that in relation to the jack?
Dave just asking for a position of Cheese's bowl right of screen. We were saying it's about 9 inches short of jack, so play the backhand. Draw down, use it. Fair effort, not quite getting under enough. Cheesy doesn't have to be too much over. He can stay on that forehand. And play the speed where he does get to his second shot. He stays around, but can use his own to get his shorter bowl to get down to jack, drag it out to the right for two. Body language says he's thrown that one out a little bit. I like that speed though. So that's a good first end for us here. Dave on the board. Dave again applying pressure and doing it all day. You'll notice Cheese does tend to favour his forehand, but geez, he does play it well. This is a fair effort, and that's a great reply. Hasn't made shot out of it, but that's a very good second shot. Dave's got pretty good speed here again. Just needs the edge. He's played that well. So now laying a good bowl and a half in front of jack. That'll make it hard for Cheese to stay on the forehand. Has turned it over. Speed's good. Is he going to hold on? Great effort. Dave now looking for a little tidy up. It's on a pretty good line. It's not Speed, worst case, he probably wanted to be even a yard through's better miss. Geez, now can use that last bowl of Dave's. Just need to get down a little. He has put himself in a position where he could be a little more attacking now. So Dave needs to just play down here backhand. Don't worry about a 3. Just a little trail. Keep it with 2, but make it a lot harder. Cheese with his last. He's just going to leave it as is and just get one back. Yeah, similar to his last year, Paul. So should be 2 to Dave, I think. Yeah, it's 2 to Dave. A few more people heading out to the green after they've had lunch. Hopefully we get some of our travelling bowlers come out here for a look after they've had something to eat. Worst spot there from Dave, just a touch short. He's backing himself to draw around this bowl. Definitely would have if he had the speed. Better speed here from Dave. Bowl short. So enough. Jesus keen to try and he's lining up backhand. He's put this one in a pretty good area. Definitely going to get second shot out of it. It's hooked up both hands, so we'll see how creative these guys are going to get now. Dave looks like he's going back. Safe wide line and trying to get down to that 6 foot mark. He's already on the mat. Just needs a couple more feet on his last. He'll make his own to turn Dave out. It's not a bad effort. Pretty good speed for that shot. Give himself a little bit of insurance. Some options there. Dave a little bit of a look at a target though. Just like looking to draw to choose his last bowl. He's going to get down and roll this up, so it's not going to get close enough for shot, but let's make it hard for He's really only got a one bowl option now. He's asking for the popular vote. What shot to play? He's just going to back himself here to just draw it on the forehand. It's got to be perfect, but I like the fact that he's backing himself in. Geez, it's a pretty good effort. He's just rolled through a touch. Similar scenes to what we had in the semi-final. Both players playing well, but Dave Kahlefeldt just getting them that touch closer, and that's the name of the game. Goes without saying, but Kerry and Paul both starting in similar fashion. Dave just applying that pressure, getting to the jack first. Yeah, another good start here from Dave. 2 feet through. Little touch. Disappointed with that one. Looks pretty fair again here from Dave. Corrected speed, foot behind centre line. Let's give Cheese a couple of things to land on. Speed looks a lot better here. Gonna roll through a touch, but he's going to be in a pretty good area. Took a little bit off there, and a very good view from where I'm sitting. Hasn't got in for third shot. Say Dave's 2. It does block off Cheese playing that same bowl. You might see him here. Yep, he's on the forehand. Just back yourself. Pretty good speed here. You can just get to the front of his own and cut out second shot. Possibly cut out second there. So both players want to play on this end. Dave's 2 bowls right of centre line, Cheese 2 bowls left of centre line. Got that's on your screen. Dave with pretty fair speed. That's close to a second, I'd say, at least, possibly the third. Last bowl of this end, and if it is 3, this is a big bowl. A 7-0 start compared to a 4-1, quite a difference. He's carrying some speed here. He's just going to want to need to sit a bowl. He's pumped Dave up a little bit. He might have just lucked out on second shot there. It's definitely one to Dave. So, last game, Dave had to get his measure out of his bag, and pretty sure Bruce has stolen it. So they've had to source another one, but they've made the call anyway, 1 to Dave, so a bit of a save there from Cheese. Dave sticking with this length, and why not? Excuse me. Played it well during the semi-final. Continues in this final. And once again, just applies the pressure straight up. A bit of yard short there from Cheese. Dave complete the dose, open backhand. Still played pretty much a similar bowl. It's really going to block up that forehand, I'd say. Fair effort there. It's ended up in a pretty good spot. Still 2 to Dave though. It's going to be a really good shot here. Right in behind it. Great shot. It's going to need to run on that line. And he's just slipping through. Very good spirits here. Out well again, seems similar. Just going to slide down to his bowl there, and he's holding 4 shots. So he's just considering his options here. I don't think he could attack forehand. He's just going to back himself. Didn't miss by much with the last. More positive here on the backhand. And just missing. So he's just driving past me, saying Leeds don't drive. 4 shots to Dave. 4 shots to Dave, out to a pretty commanding lead. Back cheese to go on a little bit of a run at some stage in this game. Just depends if it's early enough. Obviously, everyone knows that's the beauty of singles. No time limit, no ends limit. Worst to 25. But mindset, it's certainly rather to go on a little bit of a run now than wait until you're 15-0. Two feet short from Dave. Even his misses are close. Opportunity now for Cheese. Just pops Dave in nice and close to the jack. Was carrying a good yard through though. Dave's still travelling a little here. He's going to need to sit. Has. Probably not the worst thing. I know she's now 2 down, but a better position where his bowl is. And end up with 2 there. And Dave flipping it over. Just looking to cover and count. It's a fair effort. Either way, it's not the worst spot there. Not sure if Cheese's plan here is just to land that 1 bowl target. He might have turned Dave out enough there to make second shot. Yeah, looks like it. There is a gap of about 3 or 4 inches between Dave and the jack, so Cheese's plan is to land Dave. He's going to have to do it right on the nose, get the result he wants. Dave's going to draw second here.
2 now, Bruce.
Measure, but I favour him, yes.
I might be in favour of me, mate.
Bruce saying it's close. Does favour the last bowl there of Dave. Tight with this one. Probably enough speed to get a result. So Dave definitely moving to 10. And just throw a tape on the other two. Cheese bowl left of screen. Dave's on the right. And too easy. 11-0. So, nut up 6 yards. Jack 2 yards from the tee. Certainly has helped his game here, Dave. Not only consistency with his draw game, but he's placing that jack where he wants every time he wins an end. Which ends up with, just having a great feel for the length he wants to bowl, and he's just hitting that length. Well, geez, there, just a bit frustrated with himself. Good speed again from Dave. It's a touch better from Cheese, still not going to reach though. Dave staying on this open backhand. Wouldn't mind seeing Cheese just take Dave on this side of the green. Try and change something. A little overcorrect there. Always potential to happen with two short ones. The early jump from Dave has definitely got Paul off his guard. Anyone that's seen him playing, we're seeing now is certainly not a reflection. Definitely not a shot at him. It's probably just an experience thing. He's certainly able to put the ball down well. Bad line here. Still a touch heavy, need to land. And miss through. Dare say that's another 4 to Dave.
This will be quick. This will be quick.
And it is. Like clockwork here with Dave's jack roll. You missed in a good area there. Yard through. She's short again with that first bowl. A little speed here from Dave, but he's going to really get two out of it. And just. Good result there. Cheese up. I'm down one now. Bad there from Dave, not sure. So, Cheese's bowl short and right. And then his other one is the furthest left of screen. This one here not going to change anything. I feel like Dave could probably feel like he can draw around that. And if he gets to Cheese's bowl there left of screen, it's on the running surface, one little turn, and he's holding at least three. Yeah, staying on that forehand. Gonna miss that. Just gets an edge of it, but rolls up, and I'd say it's not that far away from counting also. So, see what Cheese does here. He's had a few last bowls. Let's compose himself, get a score on the board, see what you can do. Lining up forehand, 2 feet to draw a shot. Carrying a touch, and he's a little wide, so so there's a measure in there somewhere. I think Cheese's closest is his short one. Not sure. Dave going to that one, suggests he thinks that's his closest. I'm going to kick at that. So I think that was a 3. It was at least 2. So when Bruce flips the board, here's 3. Yeah, good first bowl again here from Dave. Six inches short of Jack. Better with his first there on that one. Still just trying to be a bit too perfect. This one's going to finish in a decent area. Touch better, should be close to second shot. Maybe just out. Dave just continues to apply pressure on every bowl. He's a bit more on this, punching his bowl through. Very close for second. It's hard to see a way. Choose to get to the jack on the forehand from what I can see. It's going to be tough on either hand, but seeing what Dave does here. Looking forward to just continue attacking with the scoreline. That one just a bit too positive, but I like it. I'm trying to be tentative. He's applying pressure and just piling bowls into the head end after end. He's looking for the perfect shot here on the backhand. He's played it pretty well. What a shot. You're going to get on the board. That's how you do it. A few mates here. Happy's off the donut. Feel like we're going to see a decent change of length here. Somewhere on the green. Anything that's going to get Dave off his length. He might be in trouble here. Oh, and he's giving it back.
I haven't had much practice on that, too.
Did it all day yesterday.
So, we'll head right on back to Dave's length. Just want to see Cheese be positive with this first pole. He's put pressure, not as much as Dave's playing really well. Cheese just hasn't given himself a chance with his first bowl very often. So just make sure this first one's competitive. Yeah, that's much better. Probably Dave's biggest miss with his first bowl. Cheese just needs to back himself in, play positive. Definitely in a nothing to lose situation. Fair from Dave. He's going to get second shot out of that. Pretty good speed again here. Jeez. Not quite in there for second. Just defending that little trail, which is still there for Dave. Surprising he's changed into the back end here. Let's have that little trail. I just feel like it must look alright from the mat. Just looks like Cheese's bowling is in a bit of a spot where he's not going to be able to use it to get to the jack. It's obviously the shot he can play to try and trail for two. He's played, throw a number out there, 90% of his bowls on this forehand.
Forfeit.
I'm going to come down here and show me how to do it. Just outside. Definitely the one. I think that's all it'll be, but double check. It is the one. 18-2 our score. Well, he's made sure this one stays on the green.
I just got 2 shots on short ends. I'll stay with short.
Best angle for the camera. We'll do our best. This one's not going to do any damage. first bowl from Dave. Right down, eats Jack. He still does have a look at it though. This speed is good. And he's played the shot very good. Dave changing over. For a little trail.
This one might be closer.
Looks to be pretty similar to what Cheese just played. In the area, and Jack, what a shot. Just trading blows here. Probably could get to it on the forehand, but on the mat I'm sure it looks better on the backhand. He's not far away here. He has run through just a touch. It's just the weight. Dave currently holding 2. Not sure if he's got the weight on that one. He's got enough weight for 3rd though. There's still pressure on Cheese's last bowl. Dave having last bowl of this end. Not sure if I like the speed or the line out of his hand. So Dave's pretty well got 4 feet. 4 feet to draw 4th. Need to touch the Jack. Played it confidently. Should just hang around, I would say.
Go back home, Jules.
Might have just rolled through too far. Just find that out.
Maybe she was looking on Facebook before they come to laugh.
Need the long measure. Keep rolling through our sponsors up on the top left. Now, you know about personal farewell, Stephanie and the team there. Fantastic group of people, service in circumstances none of us really want to discuss, but it's just part of life, and in that situation I would certainly recommend personal farewells. Just a little break, trying to make sure we have the score right on the green. Touch short of this end.
He's good with that shit. He's good with that shit.
Dave's a good 4 feet short there with his first. Pretty good effort here with his first cheese. Yep, that's a good shot. Just a little overcorrect from Dave. What a yard through. Better effort there from Dave, but still 2 feet short, so under cheese at the moment. Better than his last. Should be in there for 2. D shot. Very good. Both players won to play on this end. Dave's got enough tickets in the bank here. He can be pretty positive. He's got one at the back. Trail down the line or off to the right. Sit bowl. Got a few options here. Missing, so cheese with 2 feet. Draw 3. Touch of jack isn't the worst thing in the world. He's played it pretty well. Getting down, and that'll be 3.
Got nothing to do with the missus arriving.
Normally I'm bad luck.
We got Matt right back. Middle-ish sort of jack. It's really not far off what length Dave was rolling, just on a different part of the green. Too bad with the first, couple of feet short. And coming back well. A heap of pace in the green yesterday. It's absolutely humming. If the wind wasn't around, looked like it would have been a lot of fun. It's a better bowl from cheese. That gets Dave onto the forehand. Close for shot now. He's missing the line here just a touch, but just going to get enough of the inside of Dave's to fall in. Dave with room here to draw around, just hot, so one or two to cheese at the moment. Looks a better track, I just don't know if he's got the pace. Close and falls in probably. Where I'm sitting looks 2, possibly a measure for 3. Big wall there, so Dave just back himself. Play the backhand. Really just look to try and he's playing forehand, swinging, contact, and it rolled through. Played the weight perfectly. Like that shot from Dave. Really had the need to play any sort of positive shots. Thought he would just back himself, but pretty well calculated shot there into a wall of bowls, whether it was his or Cheese's. Pushed onto the jack, he had options. Bowls at the back, so pretty well played there. Now 3 away from a title. Don't like me saying it. I know it's a bit of a monkey on his back. So he's made a few minor singles finals, and everyone well aware once somebody wins one, people move on, but just continue to bring new players to the club, and almost like one wins and the bottom of the field gets more competitive. So Dave has been putting in a bunch of work. Good shot here, Cheese up. But Dave's game has definitely improved. It's easy to see. Goes without saying, if he went down from this position, pretty upset with himself. I'm not going to write off Cheese. He can draw. He can reel him off. Dave with 3, similar speed, past Jack. Cheese holding 2. Playing the backhand because he doesn't really want any part of the Jack. Fortunate with that speed. Don't need to be trying to promote anything. Possibly just looking to draw around his, cover Dave's and count. It looks quick again. Might be going for the old Hail Mary trail. Hasn't played it too bad. Might have fallen in for shot.
What's that, Bruce?
Close.
One line. Which? Yours, mate.
So Bruce saying he favours Cheese's bowl. He is right of Jack, about a foot short. And that whole grouping of bowls on the right of Jack behind it is Dave. Doesn't really want to slice any part of this Jack. And he's probably given away 2 shots there. The worst result was giving away 3, but that wasn't ideal, so Dave now 1 away from the title. Again, it's definitely not over. Dave a bit of a deserved winner. Just like to see Cheese make him earn it here. He's best, but still somewhat in the game there. Pretty good first one here. Yeah, that's a good shot. Decent correction here from Dave.
Can I get a little bit of luck then, still holding? Yes, mate.
To be having the same speed as his last. A couple of yards short. Good speed here again from Dave. Played that really well. See on your screen there. You should have a pretty good view of that Jack. Playing weight. He has.
Still down 3.
He wanted Jack clean, but next thing was getting Dave's bowl out, but didn't stick around. So Dave's second bowl. He's holding a shot there, left of screen behind Jack. As Dave slices Jack here, he's holding game. Cheese with last bowl. There's about 2 feet to draw. A very similar shot. Looking for Dave's shot bowl. Collects the short one and
That's it.
Dare say that's it. We're going to need a measure just to make sure. And that'll do it. Congratulations to Dave Kahlefeldt, well-deserved winner. He's improved out of sight and played a fantastic championship. Just consistency throughout every game. So obviously not the result or the game that Paul Maguire was looking for, but saying that, congratulations is in order for making the final. I'm sure it won't be his last. So that'll do us here. Just so you're aware, we do have minor pairs coming up soon. Next week are the early rounds and then the finals after that. So catch us then. We're trying to get as much streaming on as we can, Facebook, and then going onto our Cougars YouTube page. So check that out for all of our streamed videos. And then following the minor pairs, we have our major singles in early August. So big field for that. Some big matchups early too. A couple of notables. Some of our grade 1 players matched up early on. So I've witnessed the random draw. It is what it is. You've got to win every game to win the championship anyway. So looking forward to a couple more of our club championships coming up and looking forward to having you on board watching our stream. Thanks for joining us at Engadine Bowling Club. Congrats again to Dave Kahlefeldt.